Here we go, everybody. Hello, guys. Hello, awesome people. How are you this Saturday? I'm so happy. I'm always happy on Saturdays. Yes, because I know that when Saturday comes, I'm right here with you. So, how you doing this Saturday? How has your Saturday morning been? So, first of all, let me say hi to Lolly. Let me say hi to Joy, good luck, and Irina too. Yes. How you guys doing? So happy to see ya. Okay. So hello France. Hello Germany. No, sorry. Hello. I meant hello Italy. I don't know why I said Germany. I had no idea. So hello to all France. Hello to all Italy, and hello to Joy, good luck. Where are you from? Let me know, because I'm going to say hello to your beautiful country, and also you who are watching this maybe later during your days. Just let me know where you're from. Let me know where you're from, and I'm going to say hello to you and your own country. Yes. So, meanwhile, how's it going? So, first of all, the first thing I wanted to say is what's gonna happen today. What do we do here today? Well, today is a more classic lesson. So for the first 30 minutes, I'm going to answer your questions. Yes, the ones you send me down here, just pressing the link. You see down here the first link. When you say the Q&A session, just put your questions here, all right? You just press that link, you send me your question, and then I'm going to answer live. So today I'm going to answer live to the questions I received during the week. And in the second half an hour, we're going to have our beautiful, fantastic vocabulary challenge. Yes, where you're going to learn a lot of vocabulary, you're going to improve your listening skills and your ability to understand this language. And I can't wait about it. Hello Adele, welcome with us. And what else? Good afternoon, my friend, you say. Good afternoon to you, my dear friend. Absolutely. So, before even going with the first question, I want to say something. In the previous live session, we've had a very nice chat about the psychology of pronunciation. And although it was beautiful, I was so excited about it that I forgot to mention why, in the first place, I decided to have that beautiful chat together. Well, let me tell you about it. The reason why we've had this beautiful chat together talking about pronunciation and the psychology of good pronunciation. And if you haven't watched that, go watch it right after this live session. It's gonna be very revealing. We're gonna go through a lot of things about our mind and how our mind is against us or with us when we want to speak a foreign language. But why? Why did I say that? Well, 2 weeks ago, I asked you guys to send me your voice message containing a pretty difficult phrase to read in English, so I could check your level and I could also discuss with you about all the intricacies about a good pronunciation, right? But what happened? Well, the results stunned me. The results surprised me. Stunned me means like, whoa, what happened? Right? That's to stun, okay? And I was very surprised by the results. So surprised, I decided to put this very nice chat together about pronunciation. So now you may wonder, what results have I received, right? What were the results? Well, my friend, the results was this: a big fat 0. I haven't received any. Yes. And the message, this game itself went through a lot all around the internet. It went through social media, and everywhere I've received a lot of likes and favorable comments about what a beautiful idea. Yeah, you had such a great idea to let us send a voice message, but then I haven't received any. Yes, not one. That's right. So for this reason, well, actually, I received one from Irina. Yes, that's right. Because you, Irina, are part of my of the members of this community. So you had like already a foot in the door, let's say. So and I also answered to you because your pronunciation is already pretty good. You have other things to fix, but that was a great way to say that phrase. If you don't know what I mean, you can just go back in the live number 9, all right? So yeah, live number 9, you can look at it to my channel profile and you'll see what I mean. And anyway, that was amazing. I haven't received any. And the reason why I haven't received any, it has nothing to do with how many people or the proficiency of the people that I interviewed or tried to interview, but it had all to do with the psychology of, oh my God, I'm not sure about it, right? And for that reason, because I noticed that so many people had like a block, they feel stuck when they get into the huge obstacle of pronunciation, right? That's why I decided to have a beautiful chat about it, and so we did together. And last time I was so caught up in it, I was so excited about it that I completely forgot to tell you why in the first place. But now you know, and I hope you appreciated it. So now let's go on, and you're welcome, Irina, of course, absolutely. And now let's go on with the first question, which is yours, Irina. Yes. So you're asking the difference between take a decision and make a decision. If there's one more correct than the other one, and how do we deal with it? Okay, that's pretty easy. That's pretty easy. Yes, absolutely. But first of all, when you take a decision, it's like to say to decide, all right? So if you have the same doubt, just go with the verb to decide, and it's easy, right? Instead of I have to take a decision, I have to decide, right? Instead of I have to make a decision, I have to decide. Yes, easy guys, easy. Just remember, English is a pretty straightforward language. Straightforward, right? Straightforward, which means that it goes straight to the point. It's a very direct language. For this reason, if you have to decide between take a decision and just decide, yeah, you choose decide. That's right. Anyway, what's the difference? Well, there's no difference. Okay, they're both okay. There's one more correct if you want, and the make a decision is a little more correct than take a decision. So like you want to make a decision, and then why? Well, not here. Otherwise it's just in front of the camera. The reason for it is that when you have to decide, you have to put some pieces together to then take your decision. You see? So you make a decision, you put the pieces together to make your decision, and then you take it. So this is why they are both valid, but the thought process involved in taking a decision is often more important than the moment you grab it. For this reason, you're going to say make a decision rather than take a decision, right? But that really depends, right? It really depends, because if you have to be quick, if you have to be fast, then it's better to take a decision, right? Because it's something right there in the moment. It's just the action of taking it, right? Whereas if you have to ponder about it, ponder, which means to think, okay? If you have to think about it, then you make a decision, yes, because you put the pieces together. Okay. So let me know if this answer satisfies you and everyone else. Like if this answer was clear, if it answered to any doubts, then we can go on. And yep, it was great. Okay, awesome. So let's go to the next one. The next one is from Dia, I guess. I'm not sure about the pronunciation of this name. Okay, so just let me know if hello Dia, by the way, sorry, and let me know if the pronunciation is wrong. Now, you say, I always use the present when I speak in English because I don't know how to say the same thing in the past. Now, Lolly, I'm going to answer your question as soon as I finish with this one, I promise. Let me see. So here we're talking about the ability of speaking, right? And it's one of the hardest. We spoke about it, and I'm actually about to release a video. It's gonna come out very soon, just on this topic. You guys that are here live with me, yeah, you know that first, okay? So it's gonna come up this Monday. This Monday, I'm going to release a video on how to speak, like how to speak and plan, like how to. Anyway, how to learn how to speak. But the point here is that you use the present, like you realize that you use the present instead of the past. Okay, so I imagine that, let's say an example, okay, just to see if I understand. Maybe you're telling a story of what you did this morning, and instead saying I woke up at 7:30, you say I wake up at 7:30. Is this, I guess this is what you mean, right? Well, you see, this is something very, very, very common, and actually it gives me the possibility to tell you something more about the various stages we go through when we start speaking English. Yes. Hello, Manuel. Hello, and welcome with us. And I guess you're referring to topic of speaking, right? Speaking English, which is the hardest skill, right? Yes. Now, let me use my pen and paper, right? Because this is a very important thing. You see, everybody goes through the same process when it comes to English speaking, and what you are experiencing as in using only the present is completely normal. Now, look at this. Look at this. I'm gonna put it here. The stage number one of you speaking English is when you just can't, okay? You can't. So let's say I can't, okay? Because this is what you say to yourself. And the result of this is speaking using very disconnected ideas. So basically it's like using nouns, but you're not clear, like you're not even clear to yourself. For example, you want to say I want to drink some water. I probably use this example quite a lot, and you, instead of I want to, you say water, drink, maybe it's very disconnected, okay, very, very disconnected. So it's very difficult for me to make an example about it. But everybody experiences this first stage, okay? If you are watching this, you may have already probably passed this stage, but maybe not, all right? Maybe not. Maybe if you're here, you can understand me as I speak in this language because your listening skills are pretty decent already, but there are some problems when you're speaking, right? And that's okay. That's totally okay. The first stage is the hardest. Is really the hardest because you see no progress and you see you're making a lot of mistakes. Like you really have no idea, right? But then, the more you speak, the more you change your stage into a stage number 2. In this stage, you say, I can't speak. I can't speak. All right? You see, you still say to yourself, I can't speak. But you see, it's a little better. Before I said I can't, like generally, okay? Now you say I can't speak. This is the stage where you say things that are connected, as in, like, the structure is better, but you only speak with the present. This is the stage where you, dear, I guess, are. This is the stage where you are. You are right here. When you say, I can't speak, but what you say makes sense because it's connected, as in like it's like there's an idea behind. At the same time, you're only using the present. You see, there's a caveat. A caveat means there's something particular to say about it. There's something more. There's a moment that goes from here to here. The moment going from here to here is recognizable because you know you are speaking in a disconnected way. The moment you realize this is when you go to the next step. Yes, this means, first of all, it means that you may be in a certain stage and not knowing it, and it's okay. Second means, dear, that you have just realized this, which means you are about to go to the next stage. Oh yes, oh yes. Stage number 3. Stage number 3, I speak a little English. This is what you say to yourself when you reach stage number 3. You recognize you can speak English, but just a little bit, okay? At this stage, of course, you're speaking connected, but you use present, and you also use the past and the future. In other words, you use ed words, and you use will for the future. You already did a little bit of this here because you see it was connected, as in like it makes what you say made sense, but you were too often using only the present. The moment you realize it, you start noticing this. So you start using more the past, which brings you reasoning in 3 dimensions. 3 dimensions. In 3 dimensions, which is the present, the past, and the future. This is an important step. This is a very important step to make. By the way, guys, by looking at these first 3 stages, where are you right now? Where are you right now based on these 3 stages we're looking at? Let me know down here. I'm very curious to know, so I can help you all right? So let me know. This is something that probably interests Dia a lot, but I'm sure that most of you just are interested, just like manual, for example, let me know, guys, because I'm very curious, and also this way I can help you better. The stage 4, well, the stage 4 is a way better stage. Stage 4 says, I can speak English. I can speak English. This is what you say at your next stage, right? And how do you speak in your next stage? In your next stage, of course, you use present, past, and future. So you use the 3 dimensions, but you add more to it. So let's say 3 dimensions. But you also start using the past participle and about the future you start using gonna. As simple as this. Yes. Past participle and gonna, they come later, of course, because they are not so important when you speak English. First you need to go through these stages, right? And once again, the moment you realize you are using past, present, and future coherently, this is the moment you go to your next stage, which is the one we are discussing right now, right? Now, do you want to know the final stage? Because there's one more stage. Oh yes, there's one more stage. Stage number 5. I think I'm going to make a video on this topic. What do you think, guys? What do you think if I make a video on this topic? Stage number 5 of speaking. I actually was making a video on this topic, and then I thought that wasn't good enough. Go figure. Anyway, stage number 5. You say to yourself, I can speak English well. Oh yes. This is what you say to yourself at this stage. I can speak English well. And what do? Well, of course, you are using the, we can say 5 dimensions, all right? 5 dimensions. But your speech will be rich in vocabulary, will be rich in attributes. Attributes are just like adjectives, all right? And it will also be very rich in, what's their name? Oh, words like actually, really, man, I can't remember the name. I made a video on this topic. Intensifiers. No, that's not it. That's not it. Let's go check this out together, right? Because I made a video and I right now can't remember what I'm talking about. So let me go down over the videos, and it was a video on vocabulary. So how to become fluent, stop thinking, new technology, vocabulary. Okay. And these words here, like smart words, what are they? I can't remember. Let's watch it together.
And some people think that's strange. The thing is, though, therapists are human beings, just like...
Here we go. And here we go. Yeah, filler words, fillers. Okay, that's it. Okay, we don't need to watch it right now, but you go watch it, because if you haven't watched it, yes, Irina, fillers, you got it. Yes, if you haven't watched this video, go watch it, because it's amazing. Literally, not because I made it, but because it gives you a lot of fillers. Fillers are these words you put in the middle of a conversation just to fill it in, just to fill the little gap. And these words really make you a lot more fluent when you use them. I'm sorry, I wasn't I wasn't sharing anyway, you understand. I only added the word fillers right here, all right? And I'm going to make a video, like you said, Lolly, on this topic, yes, because definitely something very interesting, this one. I'm gonna do it. But the point is, anyway, that when you finally reach this stage, this is where you can use all this. This is what you can already understand when you're here. When you're in your stage number 3, you can understand, your listening skills are way more developed, so you can understand all this. You can understand a lot more vocabulary. You can understand a lot of more attributes in your in what you're listening. But then, and fillers, of course. But then you struggle. You struggle using them. But this is normal because you're still here. All right. So in this moment, dear, you are here, dear. Okay, and it's okay because you have just discovered this. Otherwise, you couldn't have made this question. This means you are going to start using your past real soon. How do you do it? How do you do it? You do it practicing. Practicing, my friends. Practicing is always the solution. Practicing is always a solution. That's all. I'm going to make also a video on habits. This is something I want to do for a while, because you actually reach a good speaking level when you get the habit of speaking daily. But how do you get this habit? Well, it's a very important topic, and at the same time, it's not easy. So I'm doing a lot of research right in these days, so I can present my findings to you, and you'll see that it's gonna be a very useful video. Now, I know, Lolly, you had a question, and you say, to decide on something, is it correct? To decide on something, yes, it is. When you say on, you're talking about a broader topic, all right? A broader topic. So basically, if you decide on, then you have to use a very broad, very large topic. You don't want to be specific. Yeah, you want to be generic, because when you say on, that's a very generic thing. For example, I have to decide on my next vacation. Okay, very generic. Whereas if you are more specific, you decide about your next vacation, or better, you decide to go or not to go on vacation. Like you go more specific. But if you want to stay generic, then you go with decide on. Yes, absolutely. And graphics, strategies, that's okay. I'm going to check your message as soon as this live session finishes, I promise. Okay, and let me see if there is anything else going on here. Oh, right, that's nothing else going on. I still have one, actually I have more. I have 3 more questions to answer, but I know that we also want to play together, right? So let me see if I can quickly answer to your guys' next question before starting the game. Okay, Zachary, hello Zachary, how you doing? So you say why the word broken is also used for people with no money. Okay, we're lucky because this this question is fast, it's very short, it's very quick. It's very quick to answer to this one. Well, you don't use the word broken for people with no money. You use the word broke. Yes, to break, broke, broken. All right, there are 2 pasts. You use the first one, broke. Okay. If I say I am broke, I mean I have no money. If I say I am broken, I mean that I am hurt, like I'm experiencing some kind of psychological drama or psychological pain. Okay, very different. Probably if you are broken, you can also be broke. Okay, that can be that can be, right? At the same time, they are 2 very distinct things. Okay, now you're asking me why. And that's a very curious question, So let me answer by just telling you what's the image of broke, all right, or better, break. Now, I don't want to break anything, but like if I break something, I just tear this apart, okay? So if you are broken, it's like you are teared inside. You're broken inside. Like this is why it's you say that when you're talking about bad feelings, because you want to pass on the image that you feel broken inside. You feel very shattered. You feel bad. And when it comes to broke, it's just a metaphor implying that your pockets are broke, as in like every dollar that gets inside your pockets then just gets out because your pockets are broken. All right, so you broke, and that's it. It's just the same image, but it's a twist on the same image. That's all. So let me see. Thank you for your compliments, my dear friend. Yeah, we may talk about it. Maybe we can later. Don't worry about it. Now let's go on because yeah, it's time for the vocabulary challenge. Yes. How does it work? If this is your first vocabulary challenge, you have to participate. Just like it were the Fight Club, right? First rule of the vocabulary challenge: never talk about the vocabulary challenge. I'm just joking. Go talk whatever you want. Go talk with whoever you want. And Lolly, you say I am always broke. Well, you are not alone. You are not alone. It's so easy to get money in the pocket. It's so easy to get them out of the pocket. It's the drama of life, right? Anyway, if you're new here and you don't know how the vocabulary challenge works, it's very easy. I'm going to say a word and I'm going to choose a word from a very long list of very complicated words, okay? And I'm going to describe the word. And I'm going to use the chat box out here to answer, to guess the right word. That's all. Very easy. Very easy and very fun. This game together is very useful to improve your vocabulary skills a lot, right? And also it's very useful to improve your listening and comprehension skills, because in order to use the chat box and guess the word, you have to really understand what I'm saying, right? So now let's begin the game, right? And let's begin the game with the word number 1, which I'm about to choose from the long list. So I'm closing my eyes and I'm going up and down this list just to find the word. And I'm closing my eyes because it's just more fun, I don't have to choose it. I just happen to find it. Here you go. Yeah, I found it. So this first word is, wow, it's it's pretty difficult also to describe, but we can try, right? We can definitely try. This first word is it's a noun. It's a noun you use to describe one side of something. Usually this side of something is very far off, and for this reason you use this word. It's a word that describes the limit of something far away. Far away. It's not easy, but you can make it. It describes the limit of something when this limit is pretty far away, or a little bit far away. How are we going here? Let me know down in the chat box, okay? How are we going? So let me see. Let me give you some more clues. It's very easy to see this word into a table, for example. Yes. Or it's not boundary. It's not boundary, although the word boundary is pretty similar. The word I mean talks about like the opposite sides of something. It's not easy, okay? It's not easy. It's not something you would say every day. It's not common, but it's useful. So imagine a table. Usually tables are rectangular, right? As in like they are kind of square, but one side is longer than the other side, right? So imagine to have two people, one to the left and one to the right. It's not edge. Imagine to have two people, one to the left and one to the right. When you want to describe their position, this is when you're going to use this word. Another way to see this word, I'm talking about a noun, but we can look at it as an attribute. As an attribute, and it's not beside. As an attribute is a little easier. So if you can guess the attribute, because I recognize that this word is pretty difficult, okay? I really acknowledge that. So we can use the attribute version of it. When we see line, no, it's not line. Although that would have been a nice one, you know, because to describe a word line, like the two, you're very close, Manuel. You're very close. You're very close. Or Manuel, probably Manuel, right? You're very close. You're very close. Now, you can also think about it as an attribute, and the word is a little bit different, okay? Like it turns from a noun to an attribute, and as an attribute is way more common, and it refers to something to the maximum, something over the maximum, beyond the maximum level of something. It's not way. To the maximum level of something. For example, if you it's very common in sports. It's very, very common in sports. Paramount. Oh, I like Paramount. But it's pretty similar. But Paramount is something, you know, Paramount basically is a word describing something that is at the top, okay? Paramount, as in here, like this is the mountain, okay, paramount. Yeah, that's English, it's always an image. But the word I'm describing now as an attribute is beyond that. It's often very used in sports, and it's not way. It's often very used in sports when you describe those kinds of sports. Those kinds of sports that go way over the limit, beyond any limit. What is this? Hello, Divaya. Hello, my dear. Come, join us. Try to guess this word with us. We're talking about an attribute. Yes, originally was a noun, but I understand this noun was too hard. I'll tell you what it is, okay? But we're going to now describe the attribute that goes with it, that comes from it. So it's very used, I said, in the world of sports. In the world of sports, it's not upward. In the world of sports, there are sports very hard, very difficult. They require a lot of stamina, a lot of how do you say, a lot of bravery, okay, to do it. It's not extent, but there are many people doing it, and these kinds of sports require you to jump out of a plane, for example, or maybe it's not penalty to jump out of a plane, or to maybe be dragged from let me see, extreme. That's it, Irina. Yes, extreme. Very well. Yeah, you got it. That's right. That's right. Yes, it. Yes, extreme. Extreme was the word. I'm going to answer to you, Moonwalks. Hello, my friend. I'm going to answer to your question, but first, let me show you guys what extreme is. In case you don't know it, right? Like as soon as I put extreme, I'm quite sure that there's a band. That's not what I meant. All right, because this is an extreme sport. All right. Oh, look at that, extreme sports. In fact, how do Americans feel about extreme sports and activities? Okay, so that was the easiest example. Okay, if I put extreme sports, you can see a lot of them, right? Oh, look at this one. This is crazy, guys. This is crazy. I mean, would you do it? Would you surf in the air? I would not, honestly. Maybe when I was younger, I would have done something like this. But now, no thanks. This is also extreme. Look at this one. This is called, let me see, because I don't remember the name right now. Climbing. Yeah, this is called rock climbing. And by the look at it, this is free climbing. Free climbing. It's called free climbing because there are no ropes, as you can see. Crazy. This is real extreme sport, and I would never do it myself. Would you do it? Let me know. Hey, because it's okay. If you would do this, it's fine. This is another bungee jumping. This is another extreme sport. This is something a little easier to do, because at least you have a rope here, so you just hanging down a rope, but it's okay. I mean, it's definitely doable, definitely more doable than just hanging from a rock, right? But anyway, now you totally understand what I meant. Now, this is the attribute extreme, which, like you said, yes, similar of maximum, but maximum is noun, yeah, and so yeah, that's right. The word we were after was extremity, and this word refers to the extreme parts of an object. This is one extremity, this is the other part, this is the other extremity. You see what I mean? These are the extremities of this brush pen. Oh yeah, and this very used mouse pad, okay, has extremities too. This is the first extremity and this is the other extremity, all right? Not the first, I mean the right extremity and the left one, all right? So this is it, guys. Now you know not one word, you know two words. Yes, that's right. So we are ready for the next one. Once again, anyway, guys, congratulations for trying. Even those of you who just tried and didn't succeed, it's fine. If you try, it's good. If you don't try, you will never know. Maybe you are better than Irina, right? Maybe if you tried answer, maybe you would have understood before Irina and you would have won the round, right? It's definitely possible. So let's go on to the word number 2. Just like before, I'm just gonna close my eyes and choose randomly. I'm just moving my arrow around this very long list of words. And this one. Okay, this is easier, so you guys are lucky. This is an easy word, and let me see. Hello, Divyaya. Divya. How do you pronounce your name? Divyaya or Divyaja? Divyaha? Let me know, because I'm very curious. And welcome from India. Absolutely welcome. Welcome to you, and welcome to the rest of India that I know. I know many Indians are actually following this channel. So welcome, you guys. You're more than welcome to stay here with us. So now try to guess this word with us. Okay, I'm just describing the word, and you want to use your chat box to try to guess which word I'm talking about. Now, it's a noun. And it's a noun, and it's something everybody has, and it's also something that everybody doesn't want to have. Yes, in fact, at least once a week you get rid of it. Yes, I'm positive. And hello to Bangladesh as well. Hello to all Bangladesh, my friends. Yes, welcome with us. So like I said before, it's a noun. It's something everyone has, and something that everyone doesn't want to have. And because you don't want to have it, and me neither, at least once a week, you get rid of it. Yes. Usually, but maybe not, it's not the same for everybody, but you usually get rid of it, which means you dispose of it. It's not hair, as you can see. Anyway, usually, but it's not the case for everybody. At least for me, this is it. You know, when you clean your apartment, that's the moment you decide you don't want it, and you dispose of it. You dispose of it. And I mean body hair. Well, that's very subjective. That's very subjective. It's not, I'm not what I'm talking about. Because, but as you can see, I've got some body hair, but it doesn't bother me. So here it stays, you know. This is something everybody has, but it's not part of your body. It's not a part of your body. It's not a part of your body. It's something everybody has at home. It's something that nobody wants at home. Yes, I see. Will. Ooh, that's very philosophical, Lolly. But nope, it's not will. Although that was it was a philosophical thing, something that it's interesting to think about, but it's not. It's not dust. And I guess even graphic strategy BJoy wanted to say the same. It's not dust, you guys, but you're very close. Very close. The reason why it's not is because I said that maybe you can dispose of it as you clean, but maybe not. Maybe you just have a totally different schedule. Maybe you dispose of it maybe every day even, or every 2 weeks. Depends. It really depends. It really depends. But it's something that everybody does, everybody makes, everybody produces in a way or another, but nobody wants. And okay, now do you want to have like this little cue? Okay, this little cue will make you clue, not cue, sorry. It was the wrong word. This little clue will make you understand. Okay, are you ready? So you want to be ready to write down the word, okay? Because now you're going to get it. I'm positive, I'm telling you. It's something that if you leave it, it smells. what is it? If you leave it, it smells. It smells, as in you smell the air and you don't like it. You smell the air and you don't like it. Smell a rat. Yeah, but I mean, not everybody has rats at home. I hope that you don't have rats at home, Lolly. Yeah, because rats carry diseases. Rats carry diseases, so I really hope you don't have rats around. It's something that, of course, if you leave it for a long time, it does carry disease, what I'm talking about, but usually this is one of the reasons why we get rid of it. It's a need. Okay. Oh, now I see what you mean. Okay, yeah. Like if you smell a rat, okay. That's a good one. At the same time, it's a one. I actually haven't heard of it, but that's okay. There are many idioms. So, something is fishy. Yeah. Yeah, something is fishy. I know this one. Yes. Now imagine, okay, if you say something is fishy, it's because you are smelling it, right? And you don't want it. You don't want it. You don't want it in your house. So you get rid of it because it smells. It's smelly. You don't want that. Yeah. Also, you produce that every time you cook. It's normal. Everybody does it, okay? And me too. Like if I cook, then I produce a little bit. Socks. Well, no, it's not socks. I mean, like you don't want to dispose of socks when they smell, you know. When socks smell, you just put them in the washing machine, or you anyway just wash them off, you know, and then they are nice and they have a nice smell afterwards, right? And it's not sweat. It's not sweat, although it's... Hold on, because I see it. I see Irina. Irina said once again, wow, Irina is on a roll. Rubbish. Rubbish is the word. Congratulations. Congratulations. Yeah, it was rubbish. Wow, Irina, what's going on today? Yeah, probably our last family meetup. Yeah, our last family meetup really gave you a lot of strength. Hey, good job, good on you. When I say family meetup, I'm talking about the people who are members of this channel, because once a month with members of our channel we are having a meetup. So we meet together, and because we have a pretty tight group of people, we call each other family. All right, so for this reason, you know, like I said, family meetup, we have it once a month. We had just last one a few days ago, and I see that it's really working, because I see you all pumped up very well. You know, this is already the second point you get today. Good job, really. Now let me drink before the last word for today. Oh, of course, if you want to be part of the members of this channel, it's very easy. You only need to join it. There's a white button. You just press the button, and then you choose whatever tier you want. Any tier, you can be definitely part of our big family. Big. No, it's at this point it's not big anyway. So let's go on with the word number 3. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready to guess the right word? The last word, actually, sorry. I meant, are you guys ready to guess the last word? Let's see. This time I'm not closing my eyes because I'm speaking with you guys as I'm choosing, but I don't see what I'm choosing. Okay? It's just another twist to this game. And now, let's see. Okay. I like this one. Okay. This word is fairly easy. Fairly easy. Yes. It's one more time a noun. So get ready, okay? Get ready with your typing machines, whether it's a computer, whether it's an iPad, an iPhone, whatever it is. Get ready, okay? Because it's pretty easy. It's a noun. It's something everybody has at home. Once again, yes, something everybody has at home. And it is something used to put something else inside. Yes. Or as a decoration. But usually you put stuff inside. You don't need to. It's just that it's a more practical way of using this noun. At the same time, it's present in every home, right? It's really present in every home. Even if you live in a very small apartment, you surely have at least one of this. This noun is also a very generic noun, right? So we're not looking for a specific thing, we're looking for a generic noun. A generic noun for the things you have around your house. Usually you put stuff inside, you put things inside, but sometimes you don't necessarily put things inside. Some other ones are just purely decorative, or some other ones maybe are just used to sleep on. Yeah, you may sleep on, or you may sit on, you may cook on. That's right, all this. Oh yeah, absolutely. Let me see. Room spy. I don't know what spy is. If you can clarify this word for me, please. Graphic strategist B-Joy. So, because you may be right, but I don't know what. Hey, Abe. Hello, Abe. Yes, furniture. Well done, you guys. Well done, Abe. Congratulations. That's it. Yeah. Congratulations. Well, look at this. You just arrived. You threw the right answer in and you got it. Very well. Awesome. Okay, you guys. So, yes. And let me just say that you don't know this word, okay? I'm going to show you what it is, okay? So we said furniture. Furniture. And this is what it is, as you can see. As you can see, furniture is everything you see. Everything. You see, like, for example, this. This is all furniture. You know, the couch, the little table, the little shelves in the back, this little coffee table here. This is all furniture. All furniture. Look at this. This gives you this. Let me. Okay, okay. So this gives you. Okay, you see, I wanted to zoom in, but I couldn't. But you see it anyway. This gives you, I said, a good idea of what furniture is. Any of them, any object, any item you have around your house is a piece of furniture. Piece of furniture. And Lolly, you said duvet. Duvet, which I believe it comes from French. Duvet is something a little bit different. What is going on, you guys? What is going? Okay, well, for some unknown reasons, my computer really looks like it's crashed, because I can't even go back into here. Let me see if I do this. Okay, I did it manually. Okay, my computer really got crazy for any number of reasons. No idea. Now, let me see. When you said in general, I suppose that yes, you got it, Abe. That's right. That's right. That clue being a generic word. Yes, because you call it furniture, and then you don't say just one piece of furniture. You just say any. And when you refer to one, then you say piece of furniture. That's right, just like that. Anyway, guys, it's time to say Bye bye, and see you next Saturday. So you guys have a great afternoon. Have a great week ahead. I'm gonna see you next Saturday right here, live, same time, same place for another game together. Take care, you guys. Bye bye. Cheers.